What's up, guys? It's Adrian Mack with Todd Mack, and we have the highlights for the Green Bay Packers and the Cowboys.
Divisional playoffs for the MiniHelmetFootball League. What's nice is he starts out. What's interesting is Evan declines.
Yeah, he's trying to kind of draw him in.
He wants to see what he's doing.
Right.
And Peter's doing a good job. You can see that's a nice blockade there, all across the board.
Yeah. Denying those...
Deferring?
Yeah, deferring was pretty smart, because now he can blow an okay hole in the wall, because Peter can't do anything. So then, if he blows an okay wall, then he has a perfect running route.
Yeah, the bad thing there is this cowboy guy bounced right back into his running lane. He sells a good running lane, and so he gets out to the 40. Not bad. Not bad. He could have gone a little further. It would have been nice to get to the other 40.
And then Peter gets him down right there. So now it's first possession.
I wouldn't say that's a bad run back, right? To the 40?
That's pretty good.
Evan does triple receivers to the left, trying to confuse Peter, but Peter does something interesting. It's like, what's that?
Yeah. I like that defensive setup. That, I think, was done pretty nicely.
But at the same time, since he hit that defender into his line, now Evan technically has two really nice open lanes.
Right. Yeah. It was kind of like, what is he trying to do?
All right.
And that didn't hit the helmet.
No. So that's down to the 30. So he's getting down the field nicely on his first possession. So he has a man short to the 10. And Peter does some
good coverage.
Yeah, good man-to-man coverage. Yeah. Then he sends out. Oh no, this is a run. I just realized that's a run. So he's trying to blow a hole. I think Peter doesn't realize that it's a pass. So I think he's fooled like we were. And Evan scores a touchdown.
Will he make the extra point? And it's good with the face mask off.
Even though he was eating popcorn before the game and his hands are greasy.
Yeah.
So here's the ensuing kicking off to Green Bay. Now Peter does the same thing. He defers.
Yeah. Which I think is a pretty smart tactic to use. I think that's pretty good because then, like I was saying earlier, then you can see what your opponent is doing, and then you kind of have the last turns, and they can't do anything about it.
Yeah. Now, on this, I just wanted to comment on that. That's a good point. But if you notice, with his last couple of men, Evan tried to put his men right in front of the runner, almost ran into the runner. And if he had done that, that would have been a penalty, and they would have been on the 50-yard line.
50.
Yeah. So instead,
run back.
Evan misses a tackle, and Peter returns with a. He runs it back all the way.
It back and gets the extra ball.
Right. That was quite a run back. We should have tried to point that out more. So again, Evan's deferring. And that's why Peter's sending down his men.
Same strategy as before.
Yeah, he's trying to do that double layer where you set a layer of blockers around the 20, and then tacklers at the 20, and then a layer of tacklers at the 40. But it looks like he didn't get two of his men deep enough. Still good coverage, though.
Yeah, it's not bad. I mean, it's a decent wall. The running back doesn't have many lanes.
The return man?
Return man, I mean. There aren't too many lanes, but that was a tumble rule, so he has to reset that person, as well as the Green Bay.
Still gives him a decent. He had a decent lane, but he
was inaccurate.
Yeah.
He hit the Green Bay guy, which got him down at what I believe is the 40, like last time.
Yeah. Evan likes to run those triple receivers to one side.
Yeah.
I don't know if does that mess you up when you play against him?
No.
And that's not a penalty there. His Green Bay guy didn't go past the offensive helmet line.
He is basically right on the offensive line.
Yeah, he's okay.
So His QB doesn't have any, for sure, really good lanes.
And then Peter just closed that one nicely.
Right. So if I were him, I would just throw it away. Because,
yeah, Evan just throws that away.
Yeah.
Third down. Good defense by Peter. So Evan does this run play, brings the man in motion. Yeah, brings his man in motion and crackbacks, trying to set up some blockers. You know what Peter's doing there, right?
I can't see.
He is just making sure that if Evan's trying to do some misdirection to get us get him to think there, he's covering that backside, which is a smart tactic.
Yeah.
So he didn't waste that move.
I've played that trick on him many times. On a lot of people, actually.
Yeah.
The PJs in the back.
So now he runs, and look he has a blocker set up. Right there, there is no Greenbay player that can get his running back.
Right.
And he can turn the corner and just, I don't know if he could get him. So Peter was trying to get out there. That wasn't near enough strength. And so Evan makes a run for it. He should have gone harder.
Yeah. Huh? He was kind of milking it there. He could have gone all the way to the end zone.
He could have, yeah. So it brings up a fourth down. Evan is like, okay, that running play worked. Let's go for it.
Yeah. Let's do it again.
I think he's rethinking. I should have kicked. No.
Alright, so tumble rules. So you have to reset the helmet that tumbled as well as any helmet that was affected by it.
So that's one block. Completely ineffective.
Right.
And Peter moves someone in just in case.
Yeah, that's kind of covering that side. Shielding that side, so he's trying to do the crackback. He's trying to do the same tactics as he did before and cover the defender, but Peter's like, no.
Yeah, he jumps out. Mistake. He jumps his linebacker out a little further.
Just so he can get him, which was smart, because if he had...
Yeah. Evan's trying to turn that corner, but boom. Now, here's something that we missed several times, and that's one where we missed. He tumbled on that tackle. Right. So that should have been a reset. And he could have ran it in. So that's the first controversial play. There's a bigger one later on in the game. So Peter takes over on offense.
Evan blocking the camera.
Yeah. Now Peter is notorious for showing short passes, and he starts out at the gate.
Yeah. Like he said in other games, that's kind of a strategy, because if you can get a lot of small plays, that's a gain of yardage. So
yeah, but when you're starting on your own 20,
then you have to kind of try and get a large gain of yardage.
This is almost delay of game. I think there was a countdown going on right now, so that's why.
Really damn.
But that's a great execution there. 2 men to block it off, and Peter just had to throw it away. Great defense there.
Still with the tumble. Right, so now he's gonna go double on one side, and the other. So he sends the guy a good amount down.
Yeah, that was nice to see.
That's ooh.
That's decent man coverage.
He threw a little too much, because technically he'd go over there and put it.
Yeah, from that side.
Yeah.
Still not bad man-to-man coverage.
Yeah.
He could have shut it down at the line, but he decided to go man-to-man, and that one was really bad. Really bad. So he opens up a lane for Rodgers.
Gets it.
Evan gets him down right there. So that was a decent game.
Down at the 40. Not bad. That was good.
There's the short passes. I mean, that's your style. That's your style. I like to stretch the field.
For me, it depends on what situation I'm in. If I'm in like second to third, and I'm still far behind on the field, then I like to just go long, because that's like my only hope, or run it.
But that's nice, because now Peter went long, so now he has a man long.
Yeah.
And here, instead of going man, Evan decides to try and just block it at the line, block that path. And Peter goes for the short man.
Well, there was no way.
You don't think he could have gone?
No.
So it brings up a fourth down, though. You know,
If he, yeah.
could
so
he
he's
have
just
rolled
gonna-
right?
No, I checked that.
And
No good.
blocked. No good. So this is the third possession for both players, or at least for Evan. Evan's going cross.
Yeah.
He does that crossfield tactic.
And that's a pretty far pass.
Yeah.
And that's from his 40 to Peter's 20, so it's not bad.
See, that's what I like to do. Stretch it. Stretch it.
Yeah. I like to sometimes send a far man as well as a short man, so I have two options.
That's what they're doing right now.
Yeah.
That's what they're doing. To me, that's what you do when you have no confidence in your quarterback.
I am.
I'm just saying.
Ouch.
So he has to go short, man.
I do that.
But what's
so I
that?
have
That's
two
a 10.
options.
That's like a 10-yard gain, maybe.
That's like
Brings up a second down.
on the 45.
Of Green Bay.
Yeah, Greenbay's 45.
See, that defensive maneuver right there is to prevent them going for a touchdown.
Right.
He didn't worry about blocking the pass. He just makes sure that once the pass is made, there are no yards
farther.
after the catch, right?
Right now, I would have sent out the.
See, that I don't understand. That I don't understand.
That one's farther, so that doesn't make sense.
No, but he sent his man over
I know,
there
I'm
all of a
saying
sudden.
that one is farther.
Yeah,
So why would you cover that one?
I don't know. That's third down, but it was a huge chunk. Now he goes into running formation. His famous little in-motion crackback block, but he's trying to get the blocker a little further downfield. What Peter does is he sees that gap. I think this is where he sees that gap and just shoots a man in there.
Yep. That was very smartly played. But now...
Evan should have just kicked that blocker out. He should have just kicked that blocker that away.
But he can fake him out, because right now...
I know, but see, Peter sees that. Peter sees that.
Go
Yeah, he tried to.
and failed.
Rushed it and failed.
He was inaccurate.
Yeah, no, there's some good strategy going on here. I mean, I would have...
And
then
the field goal attempt failed. No.
Too much popcorn before the game.
Yeah. You've seen the press coverage.
So now this is Peter's third possession.
All right.
Tumbled on that one.
Tumble.
And Peter's trying to run. He's not known for running.
No. I use running a lot. I like to incorporate that in my playbook.
Yeah,
I use
you have
that
a
a lot.
balanced attack. Actually, you run probably more than anyone else in the league.
Me?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Because I like to run because then it's controlled, no interceptions. The worst you can do is not go anywhere.
Yeah, get 5 yards out of it.
Yeah.
So look at that wall. There's really nowhere for Peter to run. He could try and get between those two Dallas defenders.
That's what I saw.
And he does?
And he did. But he could have gone further. He could have gone to the 30.
Yeah. So was that like a 10-yard gain, 5-yard gain?
Yeah. Something like that. But I mean, that's better.
There's that crossfield on a press.
Tried.
Yeah.
When Evan tried, he hit the guy. He hit the defender.
Yeah, there, Evan rethinks it. Evan's trying to rethink how is he going to cover this. He decides to block the lane. That way he leaves his cornerback there on the 30, just in case. So that's nice. Nicely done there.
Yeah.
Opens up the space for the tight end to go out, though.
Yeah, it does.
And why does he go short?
Well, I think it was more of that helmet stopping him.
Yeah, maybe that was the only angle he had.
Yeah. Because, I mean, you can't really turn and go that way.
No, because, he was back. He was back
so
off the
it's
line.
like, all you could have done was that.
So he's going to try and split those helmets. Gutsy play here. Being that he's on his own 20.
And he makes it.
Well, no, he hit his own man first with someone who wasn't an eligible receiver.
I did not see that.
So,
Wrong.
third down.
He would have made it, though.
So, again, Evan's trying to figure out if he wants to cover with his linemen or with his cornerbacks that are back there.
And blocking the camera. See,
So
I would have done a run.
Yeah, I don't know. What's interesting here is Evan rather than block that for that receiver, he's trying to shut down and dictate where that next receiver goes out. So now there's 2 short passes.
Mm.
Oh, and he's not past. He's not all the way past. The back of his helmet is barely. That was almost a penalty.
See, now if you went far right, he could have gotten him, and he could have gone him.
He could have. 4th down.
4th down. Field goal attempt.
No, we kind of missed it, but that was good. I started the camera too late. So Green Bay takes the lead in the final possession, which means in order for if Evan does not get at least a field goal, the game's over.
Yeah.
Peter doesn't even need to use his 4th possession.
Right. Just QB it.
So here's Peter setting up his 2-tier coverage, trying to put men on the 20 and the men on the 40. Oh, he's putting all his men on the 20.
Yeah, I think he's just trying to do what I use a lot as my strategy, just clog up every place.
Yeah, but do you normally try and do 2 tiers, or just put everyone in on the 20?
I usually put everyone as close to the return man as possible.
See, the reason I don't is if I block and open up a hole, there's no 2nd tier. But if I have a group of receivers on the 20 and they open up a hole there, then anyways.
But see...
But that's a nice run. He had a nice hole because
right.
There's no one else on that 40 but that one dude. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah.
But I form like that around...
Well, let's talk about this game.
Right. Anyways.
Here he goes to the run.
Pass.
Here he goes to the run game again.
I mean...
Just like the real Dallas team with Murray. Let's see if he can set up a good block here. Peter's one of those defensive players that just keeps on coming and coming, you know.
Yeah.
Here he's getting wise to that kick-out block, so he has a man, to watch the run to the left. Nothing doing there. 2nd down. Here's a crackback block. Here he has a wide receiver,
Peter
and he seals off the line.
His odd defense.
Oh, there's too much room there. That's not that odd. That's what why did he do it so soft?
Yeah,
when you're going to open up a hole.
Even better.
But he's just through.
That's true. That's true.
That's a 15-yard gain.
And there's the tumble.
See, this is the controversial call. First off, it was a double tap, and then secondly,
wait, where was
he rolled him. So that means
tap,
so that means that should have been played over, or yes, no, he should have been reset and he can continue running. Instead, we went on to the next down. So that's a huge error by Louis. He was roughing in his Ninja Turtle pants.
Yeah, his PJs.
Huge error.
Can't trust those Ninja Turtles, man.
It was a double tap and a tumble. So on a double tap.
Double tap. And the tumble.
So at the very least, he should have been able to reset and keep on running. Right. So here's the pass.
That could have changed the whole course of the game.
It could have, just like the real game.
Right.
So here's his 4th down, or is it 4th or 3rd? No, it's 3rd down.
Let's see. Evan going
trying
for
to
the
run
run.
it again.
Yeah. For the 5th down. Now, just for me, myself, and I'm trying to see where his running lane could be.
He likes to run straight ahead, but look at Peter just clogs that up.
He's like, no.
Now he's going to run right. That's the area that Peter left open. You're banking on Peter missing, right? He's not going to miss. So it brings up 4th down.
Field goal attempt.
Evan must make it. He must make it to stay in the game.
Come on,
if he misses this...
Popcorn. We'll see. Let's see what the popcorn...
He had to step away. He was nervous.
He was trying to clean his finger from all the popcorn deliciousness.
Okay, and then we have to start counting down for the delay of game.
10, 9, 8, 7... And he's inaccurate.
And so that's the end of the game there. Final score.
7-10. And we did do this before the game.